Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets hidden within company filings. Today we're diving into a pretty significant shift at Noodles & Company. It looks like they've decided it's time for a new accounting team, and that always raises some eyebrows. Stay tuned to find out why and what it means for their financial story. Before we dive in, if you appreciate getting straight insights from these corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can chat about these filings and much more. So this is a current report from Noodles & Company filed on September 8th, 2025. The big news here is a change in their certified public accountants. This isn't just a casual switch, it's a formal announcement of who's auditing their books. The company's audit committee, which is a group of directors overseeing financial reporting, approved the dismissal of Ernst & Young LL as their independent auditor. This happened on September 8th, 2025. Now the report is very clear that Ernst & Young's past opinions on Noodles & Company's financial statements for the years 2024 and 2024 were pretty clean. No major red flags, no warnings about how the numbers were presented, nothing to suggest serious problems with their accounting methods. More importantly, the filing states there were no significant arguments or disagreements between Noodles & Company and Ernst & Young on any accounting principles, how they disclosed information, or any auditing procedures. These are crucial details because if there were, it would signal potential financial reporting issues. The report confirms there were no such major disagreements through September 8th, 2025, and also no reportable events, which are specific situations that auditors are required to report. Noodles & Company has sent this information to Ernst & Young and asked them to confirm if they agree with these statements. Ernst & Young's response letter is filed along with this report, acting as a sort of independent verification of the company's claims about the auditor change. Now for the replacement. The Audit Committee also approved the hiring of Grant Thornton L. as the new independent auditors. This appointment is effective immediately, and Grant Thornton will be handling the audit for the fiscal year ending December 30th, 2025. The report also clarifies that there have been no consultations with Grant Thornton about any accounting matters, proposed transactions, or potential audit opinions prior to this appointment. This means Grant Thornton wasn't involved in advising on any tricky financial situations before being hired as the auditor. The final part of this filing lists the exhibits. The most important one here is Exhibit 16, which is that letter from Ernst & Young LLP. This letter is essentially their statement on whether they agree with what Noodles & Company has said about their departure. It's what gives us that extra layer of confidence or sometimes concern about the reasons for the auditor switch. And the signature at the end, dated September 12th, 2025, is from Mike Hines, who holds the title of Chief Financial Officer. This confirms that the company's top financial executive is signing off on this report, acknowledging its accuracy. So what does this all mean? Changing auditors, especially without any stated disagreements, can signal a few things. Sometimes it's just a planned rotation or a company seeking a fresh perspective, especially after a period of scrutiny or change. However, it can also sometimes be a precursor to significant accounting policy changes or a company looking for an auditor who might be more agreeable to their financial reporting methods. Given that there were no disagreements reported with Ernst & Young, it leans more towards a potential strategic shift or a desire for a new set of eyes on the books. From a Warren Buffett perspective, when a company is trying to smooth over past issues, in this case without any disclosed disagreements, it's more of a neutral event for now. But definitely something to keep an eye on as Grant Thornton begins their work and their first audit report comes out, said, alright, that's our breakdown of this auditor change. Filing, what's your take on this move by Noodles & Company to Dion as Grant Thornton begins their work and their first audit report comes out? I said that, alright, that's our breakdown of this auditor change filing. What's your take on this move by Noodles & Company to the positive the change filing? What's your take on this move by